this class we have to move on the concept as pointer. A pointer is a variable that can store the address of the variable. In order we have to access that data, or we have to modify the data, we have used this pointer. A pointer in C is used to allocate memory dynamically in runtime. It's a dynamic memory allocation also. The pointer variable might be belong to if any other data type such as int, float, character, double, short, etc. The syntax of the pointer is data type star variable name. So we have to declare integer star p or character star p. This is called as a pointer. So whatever pointer, a pointer, it can store the address of the another variable. So how we have to declare the pointer variable? A pointer variable containing certain address, each and every variable that can contain that address, it can be stored in the separate data type. That must be a pointer. Before we have used them, the declaration of the pointer variable take us the following: data type star pointer name. So how we have to initialization of the pointer? The pointer initialization is the process of assigning the address of a variable to a pointer variable. Pointer variable contain address of the variable of the same data type. See address operator and is used to determine the address of the variable. Um, the the ampersand represent return the address of the variable. So this ampersand is in order to store that address of the variable. For example, integer a is equal to 10, integer star pointer, this is a pointer declaration. This pts equal to ampersand of a, the address of that a, it can be stored in the pointer, or integer star pointer. This also we have to initialize. So integer a is equal to 10, integer star pointer is equal to ampersand of a, or integer star pointer is equal to ampersand of a. This is the declaration or initialization of a pointer variable. And example program hash include stdio.h integer main. First we have to declare integer star pointer is equal to q. So this q, it can store the variable 50. This 50 can be stored into the q. Then pointer is equal to ampersand of it. For example, the address of that q is 1000, means this 1000, it can be stored in the pointer variable. Print of percentage d star pointer essence, star pointer essence, the value of p 50, it can be printed. The value of 50, it can be printed, return 0. So the star means it can access the variable, that is called as an pointer. So chain of a pointer, it is possible to make a pointer to pointer another way. There can be creating a chain of a pointer. If you consider p1, p2 and value, so p2, it can contain the address of the p1 value. That variable value, it can contain the address of the address one. This address one, that address is contained in the address, that is represented by this is a pointer to pointer. For example, integer x comma star pointer star pointer, x1 is equal to 100, p1 is equal to ampersand of x. That the x that x address, it can be stored in p1. That ampersand of x, this ampersand of x, it can be stored in the p2. So p2 star p2, it can contain the value of x. In this printf statement, the output of this printf statement, the answer is 100. So this is about pointer to pointer variable. Okay. And pointer expression, the pointer variable can be used in expression also. P1 and P2 are properly declared and initialized pointer, then the following statements are valid: y is equal to star P1 star P2, sum is equal to sum plus star P1, P2 is equal to P2 plus 10. The syntax of the pointer expression is data type star pointer is equal to expression. So what are all that rules of the pointer operation? A pointer, it can contain the address of that another variable. A pointer, it can variable can be assigned to the value of pointer variable. A pointer variable can be initialized with a null or a zero value. A pointer variable can be prefixed or postfixed or increment or decrement operator. An integer value may be ordered subtracted from a pointer variable. So this is the rules of variable array of pointer. So first you have to declare hash include stdio constant integer max is equal to 3, This is a predefined data type integer variable 10 100 200. So integer I star max, we have to use a for loop for I is equal to I less than max I plus plus, pointer of I is equal to variable I. For is it pointer of I is value of where percentage 0 1 2 3 100 200 300 can be printed. This is that array of the pointer program. So pointer as a function element, it can pass the as a when we pass the address to a function, the parameter receiving the address should be a pointer. The process of calling a function using a pointer to pass that address of the variable will be called by reference. For example, integer star x equal to 20, change of and by reference of address printf percentage d slash n x change integer star p is equal to star p plus 10. This is about that pointer as function arguments. So example has void exchange integer pointer value of a is equal to main integer x equal to 20. Before exchange x equal to percentage d, y is equal to percentage d, x by exchange and of x on printf. After exchange x equal to the percentage d, y is equal to percentage d, x y exchange integer star a star b integer t is equal to star a. If this is that value of changing x is value is equal to 100, y is equal to 200, means after exchanging we have to x equal to 200, y is equal to 200.